The train has been traveling on a 430,000 kilometer track. It has been running continuously for 17 years. The long journey has turned this place into an independent kingdom. As time passed, the uneven distribution of resources on the train became more and more severe, and the division between social classes became more and more evident. The rich live in the front of the train, enjoying fresh vegetables and piles of meat every day, as well as fully equipped private clinics. In stark contrast, the poor are forced to live at the back of the train, with hundreds of people cramped in a single car, eating protein paste made from cockroaches, and doing the dirtiest, most exhausting jobs every day, all to ensure the rich can live a life of luxury. What is even harder to bear is that every so often the rich select and take some poor children for what they call education or training. Nick could no longer endure this oppressive life, and the anger in his heart grew harder to suppress. In order to change the living conditions of the poor, he decided to lead his companions in a rebellion. After several days of planning and preparation, they finally decided to take action on this day and break through the tightly shut iron doors between the cars. When the door was opened, the girl's eyes flashed with a hint of fear, and she suddenly let out a piercing scream. Looking ahead, the car was filled with guards holding axes. The guard at the front raised a fish and easily removed the fish's intestines, intending to warn the poor not to even think about breaking the rules. However, after so much prolonged oppression, the accumulated anger could no longer be held back, and the battle was about to erupt. Nick, as the vanguard, led the charge without hesitation. Relying on their numerical advantage and their fearless determination, they successfully reached the center of the car. But at that moment, the opposing commander suddenly blew a whistle to stop them. It turned out that the mayor had personally come to oversee the battle. She had a look of determination, as if success was certain, and she pronounced the fate of the lower class.
Precisely 74% of you shall die. My friend, you suffer from the misplaced optimism of the doomed.
As soon as the mayor's words fell, the guards put on their night vision goggles. Nick was still a bit stunned at this moment, not knowing what the enemy would do next. At this time, a man beside him explained, "We are about to enter a tunnel ahead." The lights in the car went completely out, and they were immediately plunged into darkness. The poor lost their vision and became sitting ducks. The guards, relying on their equipment advantage, quickly turned the tide.
We need fire! Read the fire!
The boy quickly lit a torch and desperately ran forward with hurried steps. Countless torches were lit, and the flames quickly spread, instantly sparking the fighting spirit in people's hearts. Before the guards could react, the rebels struck swiftly and knocked them down one by one. Nick decisively took the mayor hostage and finally stopped the madness. At that moment, the train burst out of the tunnel into the light. Both sides paid a heavy price, and the bloodshed made the air even heavier. Under Nick's command, some stayed behind to guard their position, while he led a small team escorting the mayor to negotiations. The car slowly opened, and the scene before them left them in shock. It was a situation they had never seen before. The rich were still high above, enjoying luxury and safety, while the poor struggled in blood and fire, and at last the dawn of change arrived.